Mind the energy. Don't energize the mind. When the mind is empty, energy is absolute. Why is it so important to keep the mind empty and unenergized? What's the first thing that happens when there is any kind of stimulus, whether it's someone pushing you or someone distracting you or a stick in the grass, and it's slightly twilight, dimly lit, and you see a stick in the grass? What's the first thing that happens? Your emotional brain goes, "Ah!" and thinks it's a snake. Before your logical brain has the chance to hold on, calm down, what is it? Oh, it's just a stick. But the first thing that happens before your logical brain can take some time and just analyze the situation is that your emotional brain sees it and gets emotional, thinks it's a snake. And then your fear response kicks in, and your whole, really, the fear response, it's a whole brain, it's a whole body response. And people who understand anything about organizations who are in a position where they need to understand something about the human mind in order to control people, basically, for war, for economic reasons, in order to, stay ahead. Look at how much intelligence is available to them. All this terrible mind control, psychological warfare that the Nazis were working on during World War II, it's all been perfected by all of these other agencies now, the CIA, other organizations that, when the war ended, they brought those Nazi scientists in to help them perfect all this mind control, psychological warfare. So they're very complicated. They've got a lot of sophisticated ways of controlling people. And every time there's something that happens, and or some government makes some mistake, whoopsie, oh shit, we need to sweep this mistake under the rug, and we need some psychological, we need to brainwash people somehow. What do? They go and hire some intelligence organization to do that, who has perfected this product that can do that. So our only chance that we have against this is to develop our mind power. How do you develop mind power? It is by emptying the mind. The mind is empty and power is absolute. When the mind is empty, the energy, it's absolute. Yeah, if I was working in the UN, I would just wake up every morning. Okay, let's see, how are we gonna throw some road? How are we gonna distract people today? How are we gonna throw some roadblocks energize people's minds in some way so that, yep, put that thing there, and we have all the AI algorithms, all the supercomputers, everything. We can see how when people's minds are energized in this way, it's going to lead to this outcome. When people's minds are thinking about this particular thing, it's going to lead to that outcome. They got all the resources. Unless you and I, we develop mind power. Unless we mind the energy and don't energize our minds, then we will have the power. We will be aware of the energy that they are trying to mind, but because they are minding that energy and our energy is more empty, then we can mind them.